What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing? Financially? Is anyone crushing it? No? No one wants to admit to doing well? That's fine. I don't know. Being rich is relative, right? That's what they say. I think that's true. I got a new job. I got a raise. I feel like I make decent money. I think people would disagree, though. Like, I feel rich because I just bought my first ever second pillow. Yeah. Now, anytime someone comes to stay the night, they're like, hey, man, you got a place I could lay my head down? And I'm like, oh, I'm finally at the place where I can look my friend in the eye and be like, no. I'm not going back to one pillow. Right? I'm living a cush lifestyle now. And I slept on a twin mattress till the age of 27, you guys, a twin. People were like, Dwayne, how'd you get a girl to stay over? And I was like, here's the thing. I didn't. I was determined when I moved to New York to buy a queen mattress. And when I moved to New York, I bought a queen mattress. Yeah. Here's the thing about buying a queen mattress in New York. You don't even need a bed frame. I've got 3 walls, and it just slides right in there. And now anytime a girl stays over, she's like, Dwayne, you're so far away. And I'm like, money's changed me. My name is Dwayne Cullen. I'm an American, but I cannot prove it right now. My passport, my ID, my library card, everything has expired. And to give you an idea of the type of person I am, if your ID expires, you've got 2 years to use that ID to renew it, and that was not enough time for me. Yeah, so I'm hanging out in the DMV a lot. I'm getting to know them. I got recommendations. Anytime you go to the DMV, they're always like, make sure you bring all your documents, get all your documents together. My recommendation, the first time you go, don't bring anything at all. Because they're going to find something that you don't have, that you need, right? The first time you go to the DMV, it's just a meet and greet. Right? The second time, that's when you get shit done. So I showed up and I was like, hi, I'd like to get a valid ID, please. And she's like, that's easy. All we need from you is a valid ID. I'm like, oh, you need what I need. But you make them. So this is going to be easy, right? And she's like, yeah, it absolutely won't be. I had to fly out to Wisconsin to get a birth certificate and social security card. You guys, I'm not even from Wisconsin. All right, they're just sending me on some missions. I needed to have 6 different things to prove who I was. I opened up 2 bank accounts that I'm now negative in just to get more information. I finally get it all together, go back to the DMV, dump it on the table, and I was like, please make me valid in the eyes of Joe Biden. She's looking through it, she's like, this is good. I'm like, all right. She's like, this one's good. I'm like, okay, cool. She's like, this one, bad address. I'm like, are you kidding me? She's like, don't worry, maybe we can make this work. Any chance you have a Con Edison utility bill in your name? Like, have you ever paid a Con Edison utility bill? You guys, how is Con Edison the only thing preventing me from being who I am? Like, you're the government. You know who I am. I know you know who I am. I swear to God, if I went out and killed someone, they'd be like, Dwayne Cullen did it. Yeah, Dwayne Cullen. You know how we know we caught him? And he had his birth certificate and social security card on him. Who carries those? The cop's not arresting me like birth certificate, social security card, 4 different bank accounts. God damn it, if only just once this guy paid to heat his home, we'd know who he is. Here's how bad it is, you guys. My social security number is 538-679482. Yeah, hey, Dwayne, you afraid someone's going to steal your identity? No, absolutely not. I dare you to take those numbers to that woman and get anything out of her. In fact, steal my identity, please. I will buy it from you for $1,000. Anything to fly again. I miss my mom. Yeah. My name is Dwayne. Like I said, I'm just trying to hammer it in now at this point. My name's Dwayne. I'm the only white person I know named Dwayne. It's a black name now. They're doing better with that. They can have it. The thing about my name is, the reason I got my name, this is what my dad said. My parents are both Irish. What my name means in Irish is the black one. That's literally, if you look up what Dwayne means, it's like dark one, black one. That's what my name means. And when I was born, I had black hair, right? Now, my dad figured I was part of the Black Irish. Does anyone know what that is? It's kind of an antiquated term. They don't use it much anymore. But it refers to Spanish genes in the Irish from like 1,000 years ago. People with black hair and olive skin tone. People like Colin Farrell and Pierce Brosnan. That's how white Ireland is as a country. They were like, these are our black people. My parents are both Irish, both born in Ireland, emigrated out here, so I do have a culture. This thing about being white and having a culture, no one cares. I lived in Ireland for a year. A lot of people would ask, like, hey, I heard the food's really bland. Is it? And I was like, yeah, it's pretty bland. I was trying to figure out why that is. But I figured out, you see, the Irish actually acquired a taste for bland food because it tastes so much better than being hungry. Like, oh, this boiled cabbage tastes just like what my mom used to keep me alive. Parents are divorced now. We got new divorced parents. One person. Hell yeah. This happens a lot more in Brooklyn. Tell it's a nice town out here. A lot of people's parents get divorced now for different reasons. A lot of things they can't disagree with. Unlike most parents, though, my parents got divorced because they had something in common. Loving dudes. Got a gay dad. We should have known growing up, there were signs, you know? It should have been obvious. Like, you know, you type stuff in the URL and stuff will automatically pop up. I remember as a kid being like, who misspelled Hotmail? I'm trying not to misspell it, you know? I know where that's going to lead. He couldn't just come out and say he was gay. It was hard for him. We grew up Irish, Catholic, all that stuff that prevents you from being what you want to be, you know? And he would tell me he's gay through innuendo. That's how he could say it. And I'd be working a job site with him. He's a carpenter. I'm like, Dad, I can't put this 2x4 up. It's not straight. And he's like, I guess we have something in common. Really, Dad? I don't need these jokes from you, all right? Will and Grace is on every night of the week, all right? Dumbass jokes. By the way, this 2x4, it's not making Mom cry every night, so not that similar. It's sad. I'm happy my dad finally found himself, but did you know if you're gay, you have to leave your wife? He's a good dad, though. They get along great now. We do Thanksgiving and all that stuff together. You found that especially funny? Good dad. Tell me about sex ed. That's a great angle to learn about sex from a gay man. Like, yeah, son, a vagina, it's like a butt. Only gross. Like, sit down, son. I want to teach you what they say about women. I'm like, what's that, Dad? He's like, women, you can live without them. That's not the saying I heard, Dad. Yeah, it's what I said. Thanks, Dad. Thanks for the bees and the bees chat. People would ask, like, did your dad ever cheat on your mom? This is going to sound awful. This is going to sound really bad, but I hope so. You know? I mean, I hope so. I hope before he left his wife of 20 years, he was like, yeah, I should probably taste a penis. You know? Like, I hate to think that he left my mom on a whim. Just watching football one day, like, these butts are cute. Honey, I quit you. Right? He's just buying the dress without trying it on first. Just going out to gay clubs, people doing poppers on his left, cocaine on his right, see if half-naked, beautiful men dancing behind him, and he's looking at them, but really peering deep within, going, what have I done? I miss my family. Either that or he hated us. He's like, can I take a dick? Yeah, anything to not have to watch Balto 100 more times. Yeah. Good dad. He came out, he was like, son, everything I taught you about religion was a lie. Everything I taught you about women was a guess. Get out there and figure it out. I'm still pretty bad at some things. I'm pretty awkward. Like, I'm really bad at a first kiss on a date. I never got over that hump. I like build it up too much. And I used to be better with it before I moved to New York. And I think because before I moved to New York, I had a car. If I go on a date with a girl, I drive her home, I lean in to kiss her, and she backs away, the entire city doesn't see me bomb. Like in New York, there's no space. You have to kiss someone in front of other people. It's your only option, you know? And you want a romantic first kiss, right? So you're at the bar, you're like, I can't do it here. You know, now you're walking the street, you're like, oh, when's gonna be a good moment? But I can't find it because it's covered in trash, you know? And now suddenly, I was hoping for a moment, it waited too long, now we're saying goodbye at the subway station, you know? I wanted the moon to hit her eye. Instead, some garbage juice hit her eye. Rats running around, there's an Italian man in the corner like, yeah, get in there. And I wanted a romantic first moment, it wasn't gonna happen, and I panicked, because I was like, I can't. I panicked, and I finger gunned her goodbye. Yeah, can you believe that? I knew it was done as soon as I started, because I was just like, well, goodbye forever. Yeah. What am I doing? No, I'm never going to see you again. And then I walked away like, well, that was awkward. At least I never will see her again, ever again. Then I realized it's 12:30 at night. We're walking down to opposing platforms at the subway. Right? I could see her for the next 25 minutes across the way. I was like, hey, what's up? I'm the guy that finger gunned you. You got to use the finger rifle from far away. The gamer boys know that one. I don't know, dating's weird. When I was on like a lot of dating apps, you guys on the dating apps, I'd see a lot of people say that they're E&M. Do you guys know what E&M is? It means ethically non-monogamous, right? Ethically it's like poly, you know, multiple partners. Ethically non-monogamous. Way to throw everyone under the bus who used to just say they were non-monogamous. You know, just someone being like, hi, my name's Paul, me and my wife are non-monogamous. Hi, yeah, Ethan here, we're ethically non-monogamous. It's like, wow, sounds like Paul's cheating on his wife. How do you get off saying that? How do you get off saying what you are and then adding your morality to it? Hi, my name's Dwayne, I'm white. Hi, yeah, Ethan here, I'm good white. Suddenly sounds like Dwayne's a racist. Dating's weird. I had a friend who recently went on a date with a woman who had a penis. Yeah, and he did not know that she had a penis. And he goes, should a woman have to disclose that she's got a penis? Does that make sense to anyone? All right, well, where was I in that joke? A very awkward joke that I was about to make sound really good just got ruined. What happened? Someone was on a date with a woman who had a penis. He did not know. A lot of people have opinions on this. Here's what I think. If you expect your date to explain what their junk looks like before the date, then you gotta explain what your junk looks like too, right? Like, why are you the only one who gets to be privy to that information? If you expect a woman to be like, by the way, I have a penis, then you gotta be like, by the way, I have a weird penis. We don't explain what our junk looks like before the date. That's how some of us get dates. Wrap up on this. I've been trying new things. I'm in my 30s. But I'm 38, so I guess I'll be here for a minute. Trying new things. I recently tried cocaine. Yeah, I was holding that. I was like, maybe I want to be president one day. And that's not me, but I was like, that's not going to happen. So the drugs finally. You know? Tried cocaine. My buddy who gave it to me the next day is like, what do you think of the cocaine, Dwayne? I'm like, I don't know if I enjoyed it so much as I was just borrowing happiness from the future. Because today sucks. I hate today. There's no happiness here. And I started looking up cocaine and other drugs to see how that works. Turns out cocaine doesn't actually get you high. Cocaine opens up little doors in your brain that release stuff, and that's what gets you high, right? Do you guys see what's happening? Your brain has everything it needs to make you happy, and it's not giving it to you. Right? It's just getting off on being withholding. Like, hey brain, could I be happy today? And your brain's like, I don't know, man, did you run? I'm like, no. Well, then no. Like, aren't I in charge? And then that's when you do cocaine. It's like twisting your brain's arm and shoving it against the wall and being like, make me happy. And your brain's like, all right, I'll make you happy. Thanks, brain. Thanks for doing what you're supposed to do. Then I wake up the next day and I'm like, oh, hey, man, I don't need to feel good. I just want to feel normal. You got any of that stuff you gave me last night? And my brain's cowering. He's like, no, man, I got nothing. I'm like, you got nothing? He's like, you used it all last night. And then I do more cocaine, and my brain's like, all right, add a little more. And then you get addicted to cocaine. All right, thank you guys.